Silver just wiped out a slam attempt and ripped past $88. Gold hit 5,200, up 140 in a single session. And I need to show you something I found while researching this that genuinely shocked me. China's largest silver recycler is paying $96 an ounce right now for scrap, for used silver, not new bars, not investment grade, recycled, melted down industrial waste, $96. China's futures exchange is still closed for New Year, reopens tomorrow. If recyclers are paying $96 for garbage silver, what happens when Shanghai opens and actual buyers start bidding on real metal? Let me walk you through what happened in the last 12 hours, because we just watched an absolute war zone in precious metals. And there are 4 things happening simultaneously that all point the same direction. Start with silver's price action today. Silver opened around 84. Within first few hours got slammed hard. Someone pushed it below 86 after a spike to 87. Classic pattern. Big sell order hits futures market. Price drops fast. Looks like rally's over. Weak hands panic, sell positions. Then what happened? Price came right back up. Not slowly, violently. Silver ripped from 85 to 88 in what felt like minutes. That's not a bounce. That's a message. Message is simple. Every time they push silver down, physical buyers step in and buy the dip. Paper market can slam price all at once. Physical market says, we're buying at any price. Physical market is in charge now. Real buyers with real money who want real metal stepping in every single time. Faster and bigger than ever before. I tracked intraday chart today. Here's what I saw. Dip to 85.80 happened around London session. Classic timing for a slam. London traders try to set tone before New York opens. Silver dropped almost $2 in minutes, then reversed hard. By time New York opened, silver already recovered most of loss. By early afternoon, 88, new highs. Slam didn't just fail, it created a launchpad. Welcome to the hidden economy. If you're new here, hit subscribe. I cover silver and gold every day, one click, and you never miss it. Let me show you why the slam failed. I pulled COMEX delivery data from Friday. Numbers are getting harder to ignore. 6 new silver delivery notices issued Friday alone. Month-to-date total for February, 4,695 contracts. Each contract is 5,000 ounces. That's 23.475 million ounces called for physical delivery in February alone. 23.5 million ounces in 1 month being pulled out of the system. Here's what makes this scary. We're 3 trading days from March 1st notice day. That's when anyone holding March silver futures contract can demand physical delivery. March is major delivery month on COMEX. Open interest in March contracts is massive. If even a fraction of contract holders say, I want my silver, not cash, not rollover, actual metal, COMEX has serious problem. I looked at who's taking delivery. HSBC stopped 3 contracts Friday. JP Morgan stopped 2. ADM issued 4, stopped 1. These aren't retail traders. These are biggest banks in the world. They want metal, not paper, metal. When JP Morgan takes physical delivery at 88, that tells you where they think price is going. Banks don't take delivery for fun. They take delivery because they believe metal will be worth more than cash. This connects to something I've tracked for weeks. COMEX vaults draining steadily. Registered inventory, silver actually available for delivery, falling month after month. Every time delivery notice gets issued, metal leaves, vault, not coming back. People taking delivery aren't selling back into system. They're holding, storing privately, moving off exchange. Supply, that's supposed to back paper contracts, is disappearing. Market is starting to notice. I'll be straight. When I first started tracking COMEX data months ago, I thought squeeze narrative was overhyped. People on Twitter screaming about vaults draining while price barely moved. Thought they were seeing what they wanted to see. Now I'm looking at same data, can't argue with it anymore. Numbers are real. Drain is real. Accelerating. I was wrong to dismiss it early. Rather tell you that than pretend I saw it coming. Think about what this means mathematically. March contract alone represents hundreds of millions of ounces exposure. Registered inventory at COMEX is fraction of that. If even 10% of March holders demand delivery, there isn't enough metal. Full stop. When math breaks on COMEX, prices don't adjust gradually. They adjust violently. Saw it January, saw it October, about to see it March. Here's what made me sit up. First week of January, 33 million ounces physically withdrawn from COMEX in 7 days. 26% of registered inventory gone in 1 week. JP Morgan alone issued 99% of delivery notices during that period. 8.1 million ounces through 1,600 contracts. I read that number 3 times because I didn't believe it. JP Morgan, same bank people love to hate in silver community, taking delivery of 8 million ounces in 1 week. If that doesn't tell you where this is going, I don't know what will. That was January. Heading into March, with even tighter supply, higher prices, the squeeze is not over. Intensifying. Now, second story. Honestly, this shocked me most. I found screenshot from Rong Tong Gold, China's largest precious metals recycler. Think of them as biggest scrap dealer in country. They buy used silver from industrial waste, old electronics, recycled materials, melt it back into usable form. Monday, their buying price for scrap silver was 21.286 yuan per gram sell side. Convert to dollars per ounce, roughly 95 to 96. China's largest recycler paying 95 to 96 an ounce for used recycled scrap silver. Right now, stop. Think about what that means. International spot price for brand new investment grade silver, $88. China's recycler paying more for scrap than you can buy new silver for on international market. That's not normal. That's premium of almost 10% for junk silver. Inside China, physical shortage so severe recyclers willing to pay above global spot just to get hands on any silver they can find. Spent a lot of time thinking about this. Here's my take. When recycler pays more than spot for scrap means one of two things. Either they have buyers lined up willing to pay even more, or they're afraid they won't be able to source metal at all near future. Either way, signal is same. Physical silver inside China extraordinarily tight. World hasn't priced this in yet because Shanghai futures exchange been closed for Chinese New Year. Hasn't been trading. Chinese futures traders haven't been able to react to events of past week. Supreme Court ruling, new tariffs, Iran deadline, silver going from 84 to 88. None reflected in Shanghai prices yet. SHFE reopens tomorrow, Tuesday session. Can't stop thinking about this. What happens when Chinese traders log in, see silver moved 8 to 10% since they last traded, see their own recyclers paying 96? Where are they going to start bidding? Honest expectation, silver opens Shanghai well above 90, possibly above 95. If that happens, creates feedback loop. Shanghai price pulls international price higher, creates more urgency in physical market, pulls price higher again. Something else about China nobody's connecting. January 1st, 2026, China reclassified silver as strategic material. Same category as rare earths. Only 44 companies have export licenses now. To qualify, need annual refining capacity at least 80 tons, credit line above $30 million. Wiped out hundreds of smaller exporters overnight. China controls 60 to 70% of global refined silver exports. When China restricts exports and domestic recyclers paying 96 for scrap, that metal staying inside China. Not flowing London, not flowing New York, being consumed domestically by solar manufacturers, electronics companies that need it to keep production lines running. Rest of world has to source silver from ever-shrinking pool, that pool draining fast. About 75% of you watching aren't subscribed. If this breakdown showing you data most channels never cover, hit subscribe. Drop a comment where you think Shanghai opens tomorrow. Now, third story, gold-silver ratio compressing. Been saying this for weeks. Silver outperforming gold on percentage basis. Today proved it again. Gold up 2.76%. Silver up 3.94%. That gap matters. Tells you money flowing into silver faster than gold. When ratio compresses, market waking up to idea silver undervalued relative to gold. We're at 59 right now on ratio. A few weeks ago, 65. That's massive move in short time. Third thing made me angry when I read it. Trump went on social media, posted what I can only describe as rage tweet. Any country wants to play games with their ridiculous Supreme Court decision will be met with much higher tariff and worse. Especially those that ripped off USA for years, decades. Buyer beware. All caps, exclamation marks. Signed President Donald J. Trump. Here's context. Affects your gold and silver directly. European Parliament announced today they're freezing ratification of trade deal with United States. Turnberry Agreement, signed last year, supposed to set tariffs 15% for most EU exports to US. European Parliament Trade Committee scheduled to vote tomorrow. Instead, called emergency meeting, said, we're suspending everything until legal clarity from Washington. Trade Committee chairman called it pure customs chaos on part of US government. Lead negotiator for European People's Party, we have no other option but to delay. Hear those words again, no other option. Let me put in perspective. Don't think people understand how big this is. Second time EU frozen this trade deal. First time when Trump threatened to annex Greenland, backed down, restarted process. Now frozen again because Supreme Court ruling, 15% tariff. 2 freezes in 2 months for largest trade relationship on planet. That's not stability, that's mess. When things get messy, gold wins. Trump's response to EU freezing deal, that tweet. Not diplomacy, not negotiation, threat, much higher tariffs, and worse. Let that sink in. European Union largest trading partner, United States. Over 20% all U.S. imports, over $300 billion a year. President United States threatening them on social media after own Supreme Court. Told him tariffs illegal. When I read that tweet, thought, this man not backing down, doubling down, changes math for gold. Sat with this a while. Here's what keep coming back to. Not behavior, someone looking de-escalate. This escalation pure, raw, Every single escalation trade war been bullish, gold, silver, everyone. Because escalation means uncertainty. Uncertainty means risk. Risk means capital flows, safe haven. Safest havens on planet right now, gold, silver. Think about what European central bank thinking. Signed trade deal. Supreme Court blew up legal framework. New tariff appeared different law. President raised maximum within 24 hours. Now threatening go higher. Worse. If managing reserves, European country, what do? Buy gold? Today? Tomorrow. Every day until chaos stops. Chaos not stopping. Accelerating. Let me connect all 4 stories because when putting video together, kept going back forth between tabs. Comics data, wrong tone gold screenshot, Trump tweet, silver chart. At some point hit me, not 4 separate stories. One story told 4 angles. Comics emptying because physical buyers don't trust paper, want metal in hands. China recyclers paying above spot because shortage inside China real, desperate. Trump escalating trade war because lost Supreme Court, response to losing hit harder. Silver erasing every slam because buyers are stronger than sellers. Never seen all 4 forces line up same time. Not once, months covering this market. This different. Feel it, price action. Put all 4 together, one conclusion. Silver heading 100. Don't think it takes long, get there. Here's honest view path from here. Want to be careful. Not trying pump. Try and give real red on data. Silver 88 right now. Next major resistance 92. Level touched briefly January before pullback. If silver breaks 92, holds above, path 100 opens fast. Mean fast. Very little resistance 92 to 100 because silver moved through that zone so quickly, January never built real trading base. Personally believe silver gets 95 to 100 range soon. Possibly this week, if China reopening creates bid I'm expecting. I want stress, 92 level. If silver breaks 92, closes above, that's confirmation. Signal says not just bounce, new leg higher. Watch 92, that's number. Something else nobody talking about. Silver Institute released 2026 outlook earlier this month, projecting 6th consecutive year supply deficit. 6th, let that sink in. 6 years row, world eaten more silver than produced. Estimated shortfall this year alone, 67 million ounces. Where'd that silver come from? Vaults? Same vaults already draining. Thing keeps nagging at me. 67 million sounds like number on page. Put in context, almost entire annual output Mexico, the world's biggest silver producer. Like saying, need entire extra countries worth silver just meet demand. That country doesn't exist? Keep waiting. Someone give bearish argument actually holds up. Show me where supply coming from. Show me new mines. Show me substitute technology. Show me recycling capacity fills 67 million ounce gap. Nobody can. Doesn't exist. Bears talk price too high. Price too high doesn't create silver. Only mines create silver. Mines not producing enough. Haven't for 6 years. New mines take 7 to 10 years build. Reading report Samsung signed deal Canadian mining company lockup 100% mines, silver output 2 years. Not buying open market. Not buying futures. Locking up entire mine. What you think what that decision means inside Samsung boardroom. Executive stood up, said, cannot rely market supply silver anymore. Need go directly source. When Samsung scared silver supply, should be paying attention. Biggest electronics manufacturer planet bypassing entire exchange system locks silver at source. Message crystal clear. Physical silver running out. Smart money knows it. About 75% you watching aren't subscribed. If this most actionable silver breakdown you've seen, hit subscribe. Drop comment. Do you think silver opens Shanghai tomorrow? Now let me talk gold. Gold monster day. Hit 52.20, up 140. Actually paused research when saw that number flash. 2.76% single session. Interesting thing, gold move driven almost entirely tariff chaos, Trump tweet. EU freezing trade deal. Threat even higher tariffs. Legal uncertainty section 122. All feeds gold narrative because gold ultimate anti-chaos trade. When system breaks down, rules change overnight. Most powerful court country says trade policy illegal. You respond escalating. Gold goes up. No better environment gold than this. Say that someone been bullish months. Even I'm surprised how fast moving. Gold going 5,500 before cycle over. Maybe higher. Goldman Sachs 5,400 year-end target. Think they're conservative. Here's what focus on. Gold-silver ratio, 59 right now. A few weeks ago, 65. Compression happening fast. For silver holders, ratio everything. If gold goes 5,500, ratio compresses 40. Silver goes 137. Compresses 35. Silver 157. Not saying those numbers happen this month. Direction clear. With China reopening tomorrow, COMEX under pressure, Trump escalating, compression could accelerate faster anyone expects. Let me reel with you about risk, because always want be straight. Risk, right now, deal. If Iran reaches nuclear agreement, trade war suddenly de-escalates, Congress extends Section 122 smoothly, gold silver could pull back 5 to 8%. Don't think it kills trend. Think creates buying opportunity. Want you prepared volatility? Silver moved 117 to 77 single week last month. Can move fast both directions. If holding, hold conviction. Don't panic $3 dip when fundamental case points triple digits. Other risk? COMEX rule change. Seen this before. Let me tell exactly how it works. If COMEX raises margin requirements, changes settlement rules, allow more cash settlement instead physical delivery, could take pressure off vaults temporarily. Did this January. Hiked margins. Silver pulled back. Here's what noticed. Physical shortage didn't go away. Price came right back within weeks. Rule changes, band-aid, structural wound. Buy time, don't fix problem. Every time use band-aid, trust paper market, erodes little more. Now want end, something been on mind all day. Every week sit down, go through data, COMEX reports, delivery notices, price charts, central bank buying, trade policy updates, military movements. Every week, case gold, silver gets stronger, not weaker, stronger. Debt bigger, deficits wider, geopolitical situation more dangerous, physical markets tighter. Price keeps going up, not because hype, not YouTube thumbnails, because math works. Supply isn't there, demand locked in, world getting more uncertain, not less. 4 months ago started this channel because saw something mainstream finance ignoring. Structural shift precious metals going catch people off guard. Every single week since confirmed thesis. Silver went 30-something to 88. Gold went under 3,000 to 52.20. Still early innings. No, that sounds crazy. When look prices. Compare them debt. Compare deficits. Compare amount paper promises can't be backed physical metal. Prices aren't high. They're catching up. Going list what's happening right now. Want you really hear each one? Silver 88, China recyclers paying 96 scrap, COMEX delivering 23 million ounces single month, Trump threatening worse tariffs, EU freezing trade deals, Shanghai reopening tomorrow after missing full week chaos. When last 50 years seen all these happening same time? Looked. Can't find it. If ever set up $100 silver, this is it. Want you really think what 100 silver means? Not just number on screen. Think what means narrative. Last 50 years, silver treated second-class asset. Something gold bugs buy on side. Mainstream finance ignores. Silver 100 changes conversation forever. Becomes front page news. CNBC talks about it. Banks write reports. Fund managers never owned ounce suddenly have opinion. That attention brings new money. New money hasn't bought yet. Sees chart going 30 to 100, thinks, what if goes 200? That's how parabolic moves start. Not from people already in trade. From people not in yet. If watch my Tavi Costa video, no long-term framework. Dow-gold ratio pointing massively higher gold. Gold-silver ratio pointing massive silver outperformance. 39, 47 theoretical ceiling made whole community lose mind. Don't need believe extreme number make money. Just need believe ratio compressing. It is. Right front us every day. Said that video even most conservative math gave silver above 400 this cycle. Today's price action makes more confident that math, not less. Structural forces described not theoretical anymore. Showing up real data. COMEX draining. China paying premiums. Samsung locking mines. Silver Institute confirming 6th deficit year. Every piece evidence confirms thesis. Tomorrow morning Shanghai opens. Whole world watching. I'll be here covering it. If silver opens above 95 Shanghai, making video immediately. Don't want to miss that. If haven't watched previous 2 videos, go watch now. Silver short squeeze video explains COMEX dynamics detail. Tariff plus Iran video earlier explains macro backdrop. Links description. Together with this video, those 3 form complete picture. Drop comment. Tell me where think silver opens Shanghai tomorrow. Over 90? Over 95? Over 100? Want to hear predictions. If know someone holds silver thinking buying, send them this video. Not saying for algorithm. Saying because what's about to happen next, 48 hours, could be most important. Move silver market this year. Don't want anyone in this community miss it. About 75% you watching aren't subscribed. If getting value, hit subscribe. 1 like helps thousands find this. Now final thing. Here's what think happens next. China opens tomorrow. They've been offline full week. Missed everything. Missed Supreme Court ruling. Missed Trump tweets. Missed EU freezing deal. Missed silver 84 to 88 move. They open. See recyclers paying 96. See Western spot 88. Where they start bidding. Think Shanghai opens well above 90. Possibly 95 plus. When happens, creates feedback. Shanghai pulls Western higher. Creates urgency physical market. Pulls higher again. Velocity matters. If move happens fast enough, COMEX can't adjust margins quick enough, suppress it. That's when 92 breaks. When 100 comes into view. Not prediction. Scenario based on how these setups typically play. Could be wrong, could take longer, could pull back first, but setup here. All four forces aligned. Now, honest part, I'm not financial advisor. This educational content, entertainment purposes. Do your own research, make your own decisions. Your money, your responsibility. I show data, you verify, you decide, that's deal. Don't buy silver because, I said, buy because you did homework, understand case, willing hold through volatility. If not, don't buy. Simple. Now the framework going forward. Watch 92 resistance, that's confirmation level. Watch Shanghai open tomorrow morning. Premium tells story. Watch comics. March settlement next 3 days. Delivery behavior critical. Watch Trump. More chaos, more gold. Watch ratio. Compression accelerating. These aren't guarantees. These are markers. Roadmap based on data available today. Tomorrow, data changes, roadmap changes. That's how this works. Flexibility without losing thesis. Let me close with this. Been doing this 4 months. Every week thesis gets stronger. Not because I'm smart, because data keeps confirming. Supply deficit 6th year. COMEX draining. China export controls. Samsung bypassing exchanges. Recyclers paying premiums. Trump escalating. Each piece fits. When pieces fit this clean, pay attention. Not guaranteed. Nothing is. But probability, high enough, act on. That's my view. Your job. Verify everything I said. Check COMEX reports. Look Silver Institute data. Read Samsung deal. Verify Trump tweets. Confirm EU freeze. All public. All verifiable. Then make own decision. If you hold silver, tomorrow matters. If thinking buying, tomorrow matters. If just watching, tomorrow matters. Shanghai Open could set tone next month. I'll be here covering real time. Drop comment below. Where you think silver opens. What you watching. Community here strong. Learn from each other. Share video someone needs. See it. Subscribe if haven't. This, the hidden economy. Silver heading 100. Math works. Structure supports. Timing uncertain but direction clear. Stay sharp. Stay stacking. See you tomorrow morning, Shanghai Open.